Hello and welcome back to my channel. And finally, I have time to continue my adventure exploring this map using Heroes of Adventure. So, in the last session, uh, we found in this forest a ruined city or overgrown growth city, and we tried to sleep, but unfortunately, during the night, we heard something and we had an encounter with a huge crocodile. With this, we were able to save two explorers from a faction. Uh, they were hunters. They were trying to get some components or part of some animals, creatures, and yeah, they were ambushed by this giant crocodile, and we were able to save them. But Willow lost a foot, uh, and Phineas has a chest wound, a temporary uh, chest wound. And yeah, I think Ragnar as well had his weapon damaged. Or actually, it was Thomas, so his short bow is damaged, meaning that if he has a critical fail in the next attack, the short bow will break. So he needs to repair these two. Okay, we do not know who are those two guys. Um, However, one thing that I've defined is that both were using short bows, but one of them at least would be able to try to heal Willow or Phineas because they are now injured, they are unconscious, and they need to be healed. Remember that this is still during the night and it was raining as well. Not so much, just a light rain, but it was raining. So everything was happening in this area. Yeah, and it was really tough. For now, I'm going to, instead of creating characters, I'm going to use these. The Dusky Dragon Inn is a supplement for Heroes of the Adventure, and they have several NPCs already created. So I didn't I didn't print it, uh, and it is official, created by the designer of this game as well. And we have barbarians, clerics, druids, knights, mage, rangers, rogues, warriors, and we have some non-human heroes too: Northmen, wild folks, and windlings, and some NPCs, common folk, allies, adversaries, and so on. I didn't check every NPC here, but I think that I'm going to roll randomly and see if it makes sense. Um, although some set of skills were defined in the previous session, I will try to stick to it. But if it's not possible, no problem. I will just assume that this is the new character and so on. So who are those two guys? Let's see. We have first 3 blocks. This is non-player characters, and they have common folks. I'm not sure if we have common folks that are able to hunt in the wilderness. I don't think so. They are too weak. Yeah. So yeah, farmer, bard, yeah, beggar. Yeah. So I'm not going to use these common folk. It doesn't make sense. So I will assume that they are heroes, and I will assume as well that they are humans. They are not non-humans, because non-humans are really rare. So I will just roll in these. So how many tables we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So I'm going to roll 2d8, and let's see who they are. Let me just grab my dice, and 2d8. One of them, oh, both are the same. 6. Rangers. Great. They are both rangers. So let's go to page 24. So now we have this D20 table. So they are both rangers, part of this guild of rangers or hunters. So I'm going to roll 2 D20s and let's see. I hope they're not the same guy, but let's see. 20 and 6. Okay, so let's go to 6 first. 6 is Izala Oreth. So let's make it bigger. Izala Oreth is a human ranger pathfinder. Okay, so quite stoic traveler and explorer living on the borders of civilization, seek to discover the ancient trails to the old world. Okay. Yeah, he does have ranged combat of actually D4. I rolled D6 last session. Okay, let's skip this. And he has a short bow, so this is Izala. Izala is the first one, and the last one, where is Merodok Bolt. Merodok, where is he? It's a hunter. So Pathfinder and a hunter. And this hunter actually is a level 5. Whoa. Okay. So he's really strong. For some reason he couldn't find these fight against these. Yeah, I think this guy is too strong. I don't want to have these. Yeah, but I roll it, right? So let's skip this. Yes, he's really strong. But I cannot see anyone with healing skills or medicine here. So I think, yeah, let's see. I don't want to spend too much time on it actually. I just would like to have someone that can heal. And I'm not so happy of having this really strong guy in the team too. But I won't waste time. Time is precious. And I keep saying it, but I'm still wasting time, right? Okay, so yeah, so these are the two guys. Izala Oreth was the weakest guy. The other one, for some reason, maybe he was already wounded. Merodok Bolt, he was already wounded, so that was the reason that he couldn't do anything. But I think I said that he can try something, right? So I said that he could try to heal. Maybe I could just change some stats here and then include a medicine. So he could have medicine D4, and because Willow is he lost his foot, he's down, and he needs to be treated, right? Let's roll with the D4. Where is my D4? DC 10. It's the regular one. And 7. Okay, I couldn't do anything. Oh man, already. So I can check the rules real quickly. And here says injury and death. A person is impaired when reduced to a third of their health. Oh, okay, I haven't done this so far. And dead when reduced to 0 health. Heroes and named NPC may roll on the wounds table instead of death. Okay, so but I think that this guy, of course, he's in. He lost a foot. Yeah, maybe the crocodile didn't rip off his foot yet, but the medicine maybe could just to make sure that this guy would at least keep his foot if properly healed, not in the wilderness, in a city, of course, but as we failed in the roll, yeah, he's going to lose his foot. So he tries to some kind of bandage or something, but he's still unconscious. And Phineas has this wound chest, and let's see. and 14. Okay, so I could, yeah, maybe I need to house rule these. Maybe when someone is incapacitated, I can try to check first and see if I can heal. Yeah, I'm not sure. I will think about it. Regardless, I think at least Phineas can wake up. He has this chest wound, but he's not unconscious, so he is able to walk. But of course, now they have their movement reduced, so they need to walk through these hexes with half of their movement. So we are still during the night. I didn't. Let me just write here. Um, this ruined um, village, because I didn't. And since it's night, I think they need to rest. As yeah, they cannot move. Even one of them are wooden, and they need to rest. So let's just spend the day resting. So they were in the late night, and they will spend the whole morning uh, by trying to fix themselves, and they are going to stay here. And I agreed in the last session that every time I will roll a d12 to check encounters, and another d12 for findings. As they are not moving, I should not roll for it, but for encounters, I definitely need to roll. So it's on 1 again. So let's keep 1, and point of interest, it's 1, 2. So I'm just going to roll for encounters, and 10. Okay, so now it moves to 2. Okay, so no encounters. They are in the morning. They spend their morning trying to do these things. Maybe one of them could try to hunt or forage. Thomas could try to do it. Let's see. Thomas has a d6, so 17. It's a success. So he finds some food and water. 4. Okay, not for everyone, but enough for some of them. So at least for his group, he is able to find some stuff. So they eat, they rest, and now we move to the afternoon. Is Willow wake up already? Let me try another medicine check to see if Willow can wake up. 6. No. Unfortunately, he's still unconscious. So they need to move. So in the afternoon, they're going to move back to the city because they need to heal themselves. So they are here. They need to go back to this plane. So let's just roll first the weather to see how it is. So 2d6. Okay, so 9. 9 is, whoa, now it's raining a lot. So yeah, it will be impossible to carry Willow and with this rain. So it's not possible. They need to find shelter somewhere. So for that, I'm going to roll camping with a d6. Thomas again. And 9. We failed. Okay. When we fail on camping, it means that the rest is interrupted by encounter or event. I don't want to put them in a fight again. And as it is raining, I think that he's not able to find a proper shelter for them. So they are not able to rest properly. So meaning that we are not able to try to wake Willow again. So they are still in the wilderness. It's raining a lot. They cannot find anywhere, any safe place. So yeah, I would love to add some kind of stress to this system too. I know that the nameless designer says that we are free to do whatever we want. It's on Creative Commons, and but for this game I'm still trying to keep as the rules are written, but a stress or some kind of mind damage would be really great for these cases, because now they cannot find a proper shelter and they are stressed. So now they are sleepy because they didn't sleep yet. Yeah, so this is the complication. Now everyone has disadvantage on everything, every check that they will try to do. And I need to try to remember this. So, and now it's still raining, and they cannot find shelter. They spend the whole afternoon, the whole day looking for it. And now we are moving to the night and they need to find shelter again. So with disadvantage, let's get the worst. So I have 8 here and I have 15. And again, so as they have disadvantage, 8 is the ones that I need to take. They are not able to find a place to stay. Man, it's raining a lot. I'm not going to put them in an encounter again. I'm just going to increase. Now we have a storm, I would say that. And it's very windy, lightning striking trees. Yes, and I think I need to roll a Willow's Fortitude instead of the healing, just to see how Willow is. It's an 8, so he's still unconscious. He, yeah, man, it's really tough for them. It's really tough. They cannot find a better way. They cannot go anywhere. They are stuck in this forest with this storm happening, and they are suffering with it. And I would cause a damage for everyone. So I cannot say that they have disadvantage again, but I would say that now they are feeling these in their bodies. They are really tired, and they need to do something. As they cannot find any shelter, I think that they what they can do, nothing else. They just spend the whole night on this stressful experience, and now we are in the morning again. But they need to sleep. They need to sleep. But let's roll just to see if the weather gets better now. And 7 is here. Okay, so it's not raining anymore, but they need to sleep. So what I'm going to do here is they can sleep, of course, and they should, but they are not able to make camping, right? I can try to roll again. We are in the morning. And now I have a success with it, even with disadvantage, because here I have 11. So finally they find something. I would say like a small cave, maybe. And they just went to this cave and they sleep during the whole morning. But I need to roll to see if we have an encounter during this resting period. And we don't have it. Great. Great. So they slept the whole morning, and then we are now in the middle of the day. They need to eat, so they eat something. No one's going to hunt. They have their rations still, so they just eat their rations. And now they need to move on. Let's see if Willow is better. 14. I would say, yeah, Willow's wake up, but he's too weak. He doesn't have his foot, so he cannot walk. So they need to still grab him and take him to the city. So let's finally move. So Now they are going to go through the same path. So, but there is no road, and they spend a lot of time here, wandering in this wilderness environment. So I didn't. I need to roll navigate first, just to see if they can find their way to these hacks. So let's roll navigate. Oh, critical success! Great. So Thomas found his way to these hacks very easily, so no complications, no delays. What I would say is that actually it will decrease even the chance of encounters to 2. Okay, great. So now let's go and uh, we move to, I need to generate terrain. I don't need. Let's roll the encounter. Hopefully not. 9. Okay, cool. So they are here now. We put they are here, and now we need to go to the city. Let's roll navigate again. Oh man, 3. Okay, something should happen. Okay, it could be something related to, it doesn't need to be encounter, it could be any kind of event. Let me try to grab these some inspiration from Scarlet Heroes. We have some wilderness events here. As I haven't created mine table, I will use this one. So it's raining. I would say it's wet season, definitely not dry season, and we are in the plains, so it could be weather or terrain. Let's see. If it I roll 1, 2, or 3, it's going to be a weather. 4, 5, 6, 6 is going to be here. So I should roll in the plains table, and I roll the 5 and a 5. Hidden pit. Lose 1 mount or pack beast. I don't have it, but I would say that, okay, there is this hidden pit and someone will fell on it, in it. So we have 4 players and 2 NPCs. So I will roll 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the level 1 and 6 is the level 5. 1. So Thomas, oh man. Okay, Thomas fell in this hidden pit. Is it deep? How deep it is? I do not know. So let me ask the oracle of the book. Let me find this. How deep it is. So we have this reaction table, just to see. And I rolled a 3, a very bad outcome. So I think it's really deep. Okay, so he's going to take some damage, fall damage. I'm not sure how much it would be. Let's roll d6. Man, it's 6. Okay, it's a lot of damage, man. So Thomas just fell in this hidden pit, and yeah, I would say that he's hurt now, and he needs to get out. Does anyone has a rope? Oh man, he has a rope, but it's really deep, and he has the rope. Oh man, come on. So he would need to try to climb his way back, because he's the only guy that has rope. Yeah, no one else has it. So Thomas is in this hole, and people are trying to say, let me ask the oracle if one of these NPCs have rope as well. Let's see. Let's roll Does any one of these NPCs have a rope? 12, and the answer is yes, but some complication. Okay, I would say that the rope is not so strong. Maybe they do not have a rope, but they have something that they can try to use as a rope. This is what I would say. So let's see. I would say that it has a chance of just tear apart, and Thomas could fail again. Okay, so it could be this, or I could roll an event. Oh, no, no, not that. Anything else should happen with them. So let's do what should I roll? It could be athletics. So I think they throw. Okay, so I have a solution. If they have something that they could be used as a rope, they just throw it. Okay, they have a rope, but it's not so long. So they have just it's not enough. So Thomas needs to climb at least a few meters, and for that I need to roll athletics. And he does not have athletics, so I'm going to roll, and he needs to beat 10 and 11. Great. So he is able to climb the walls and grab the rope, and then the party is able to pull him out from this pit. He already suffered damage from it, so I would say that this is the best thing that could happen to him at this moment. So, and then they are able to reach the village, and in the village they finally arrive there, and they need to spend some time there, resting, getting their health back, and I'm going just to move at least a week. They are able to talk with this faction. Maybe they are able even to get some quests from them. Yeah, but man, just a few hexes and a lot of things happen just in these 2 hexes. It was really tough for them to move these far. Yeah, but Willow now does not have a foot, so he has disadvantage on athletics. He has disadvantage on athletics checks as well. But the rules does not say that he cannot move. But I would say it's really hard. Maybe they have some kind of prosthetic. I'm not sure how to say this, but like a fake foot, and then he's able to walk. But yeah, but it's not perfect. So this is the reason that he has this advantage. So we can keep Willow in the party. Otherwise, I would just replace him. But they defeated these crocodile, and it was really tough crocodile. So I would say that everyone receives at least 2 XP. So Thomas now is 9, almost getting a new level. Hagina goes 9 as well. Phineas 9. And Willow 9. So I don't need to replace Willow. Phineas is able to remove this chest wound. Okay, he already lost an eye. So we have a guy that lost an eye. We have another guy that lost a foot. The only ones that are still complete with all the whole body, their parts, there are Thomas and Ragnar. So, what are they going to do now? So they still need to explore the north to see what they can find there. Would they move? I think so. So they are fully rested after a week. Let's roll 3 times in the weather. just to see how it is after a week. So 8. It's really the raining season. Oh, okay, actually, it's not raining anymore. And 5, but yeah, it's still cloudy. So we have sun, but some clouds as well. So it's definitely not the hottest season that we are. So let's see. Now we need to move again. Let's move to north. So we are in this type of terrain because we are back in the city, and this is the north. What kind of terrain we have here? 5. So 5, I go in this direction here. So it's a dense forest. Okay. Meaning that they need to spend basically the whole day to move from this to another place. So the encounters are on 3, the discoveries is on 1. So the purple one is for the discoveries, and this one is for the encounters. Great. So 4, 4, and 2, and but as I said, they need to spend the whole day in order to leave this. So in the morning they move here, and in the rest of the day they are still here trying to move, I would say north, trying to move to this hex. Oh, actually I didn't roll navigate, and I need to roll that. So navigate, you need to be 10, 22, great, no delays, and I would even decrease the encounters to 3 due to this critical success. So now I need to roll again to see if we are able to move to this area. And 5. 5 means that something should happen. Let's see what type of terrain we find here first. It's a 5. 5, it's here. And here we go, a swampy forest. So we have some kind of swamp forest. Oh, I draw here. Okay, never mind. So I can just erase this, and so here. So swampy forest. So this is what we find. And as I failed, actually I'm going to, instead of roll an event, I could roll an event, right? And increase the encounter. It's not a critical fail. Yeah, let's roll an event first. And once again, as I haven't created my own tables, let's use the Scarlet Heroes event tables. So I need to roll, no, not the weather. So let's roll on swamp events. D12 should be rolled. 10, and 10 says swamp fever, save or stuck for 1d6 days. Okay, so 1d6 days. Someone could just get ill. Maybe it could be Willow that could have an infection. So let's roll to see who is going to get ill. Thomas. Oh man, always Thomas. 2 days. Okay, so maybe Thomas tried to eat something in the wilderness, or yeah, something poisonous that he found, but he's not feeling well. Maybe let's try to reduce these 2. If I succeed in a fortitude check, 13, yes, I'm going to say 1 day. 1 day they need to stay here. And let's roll a d12 for the discovery, and this one for encounters. And we have a point of interest. Great. So we have a point of interest. What kind of point of interest do we find here? Let's see. Let's roll in the point of interest table, and it is, I think it's 22. So let's see the type of these. I'm going to roll a d12 because geography, it and rain sometimes does not make too much sense. So let's just roll a d12, and 1 to 6 is a construction, and 7 to 12 is a landmark. So it's a construction. What do they find? The first die is going to be the purple one. So 16 and 16. Great. So a tiny castle or stronghold. Cool. Cool. A tiny or small. I would say small, not tiny, but a small stronghold. So small stronghold. And let's see some features for it. And the first feature is going to be the purple die. 6, an abandoned castle. Oh, great. Okay, yeah. So it's abandoned. And 17, blocked. Okay, pass or route. So I would say that they find some kind of old road or old path, and maybe this was some kind of I would say a small stronghold, but it's bigger than an outpost, but it's small than a stronghold should be. But it could work in the past as some kind of outpost, I would say. So in the middle of the path, because it is a dense forest. So I would say that it's abandoned, it's ruined as well. It's really old. They do not know who used to live here, but they find this place, and I think this stronghold is in the swamp as well. So it's something, a place that they can try to find some, I would say, safe place to rest, since now it's night already, and they need to, and Thomas is not feeling well too. So they just go to this stronghold, and I would say I need to ask if they find something there. Definitely. I'm afraid of rolling die to ask this, because usually something bad happens. So it's not an encounter, it's just a point of interest. So please, I would say that it's probably not. So I'm going to roll with disadvantage. And my question is there someone or something in this small stronghold? And the answer is yes, but with some complication. Okay, my question was on regards of if something bad could be found there, some kind of threat. That was my intention. And as I got a yes, but with some complication, I would say that yes, there is something, but it's not a threat. So they find someone there, but it's not a threat. Who is this person or creature that is living there? I do not know. But I feel that I'm not going to discover this at this moment. So I will just stop right now, and in the next session, I will try to see who is this person or creature that they find in this abandoned stronghold living there. So it's already night, they are going to sleep, they are going to rest, and I would say that in the morning they would find or hear something, and then they would check this. Let's see. So, but this is going to be in the next session. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.